Hey Nico, how are you doing? So, last time we left off, hello person. This is the main generator of the Glen. Hello, would you happen to know where I can find a battery for a flying machine? I realized I started that episode kind of weird. I just said hello to Nico. It's kind of an emergency. Do not know what a flying machine is, but any sort of large machinery would require a high-capacity power cell. For example, the generator in this room utilizes such a device. Oh right, I almost forgot. We had to fix the battery for this thing in the Barrens, didn't we, Quasi? Suppose I should full screen here. If this is an emergency for living beings, you can use the battery from the generator. Oh. Wait, but if we take the battery here, all of you guys would lose power, wouldn't you? Maybe Quasi and I should go find another one. Negative. This is the only battery in the Glen powerful enough to be used as a standalone unit. If it is a dire situation, then do what you must. Oh. Do what you must. Couple of fireflies. I realized too, can I change my wallpapers? Like, is it currently just set to black? It is. I stopped doing that because I kind of assumed the black screen was required. But no, look at Calamus and Alula at the library, and me. Oh, that's fun. Guess we have no choice but to take this, Quasi. We depowered it. Oh, it does feel bad. Okay, well, let's get walking. So next I need to go to... I think the town up there. We needed one more thing. Battery and something else. And the battery was at the research place. So the other thing should be up here somewhere. Gosh. Hello. Bridge of the Forest was just restored. Oh yeah, that's right. The merchant sells it. Village evacuees should be able to find better fishing spots here. Plant Spirit is really looking out for us, isn't she? Yeah. Yeah, she gave her life for you. Alright. Hello? There's the sheep. Land fragmentation is happening faster and faster, but looks like the vines are slowing it down. We won't last long now, will we? Sun can't fix the squares, the sun can't restore the land. Mommy is making food for everyone. I want to help her catch fish, but I'm not a grown-up yet. Brrr. This island has more moss covering than our village did. Would have been nice to build a settlement here. Too late now, I guess. Oh, you're the trader guy. Sure am. You here to trade? Cause if you are, then I got bad news for you. A lot of my stuff is back at my cart, which was sadly abandoned when I was running for my life. So my collection's very limited right now. Managed to grab some of my favorite things before I left, though. Oh, do you have anything like gears? That's right, gears. The little metal spinny things? I don't think I have anything like that. Wait, I do have this box thing you can wind up and play a song. That's a music box. Yeah, but there are lots of little metal bits in there. Oh, that might work. Not sure if I want to trade it away. It's one of my favorite things. Oh. No, what am I saying? You're the savior! Things have been getting out of hand around here lately. If I don't help you, I might not even be around much longer. You need this to save the world, right? Take it. Huh, thank you. That is good. We got what we needed. And, I probably need to do something with it, right? I did not mean to click on this. Did not mean to click on that. Meant to do this. Box. Ooh, it even has the clover. I don't know how I'm supposed to get the gears out of it. I don't have a screwdriver. Are you okay? I want to go back home. Oh. Vines are everywhere. The plant lady must be protecting us. Yeah. Village is ransacked by squares. Most of us made it out alive, but we can't really go back. Oh. Squares are bad news, man. Can I go up here? No, that's not like a bridge over there. Oh, cool. Crazy Goat's still here. What a day. Is that all you have to say? Yeah. Blah. Go away, sheep. Nothing's biting. Yeah, I mean, things seem a little rough right now. I was waiting on the sheep to move. Oh, hello, Messiah. Would you like some stew? Made enough to feed a whole village, literally. It's okay, thanks. Okay, don't need some. Looks like the glin's deteriorating faster than ever now. It's a fish stew. At least I think it's fish. They look kind of like snakes. Interesting. Are they eels? Is it eel stew? Is that what they have here? Hello. Mommy's making food for everyone. I want to help her catch fish, but I'm not a grown-up yet. This island has more moss covering than our village did. It'd be nice to build a settlement here. Too late now, I guess. I think that's everything I can do here for now. Probably just time to head back to the town, I suppose. Okay. Back to the burial grounds. Hello. I don't have gears, but I have something with gears in it. Sorry, I forgot. What parts? Battery. Yeah. Found a music box. It should have gears in it, right? I assume so, but this looks like one of the ones that my father made. Your dad makes music boxes too? My dad makes a lot of things. Where'd you get this from, by the way? Trader from the village gave it to me. I see. I remember father saying that he used to trade with some of the people here. He did always love traveling the world, despite... well... sorry, I started rambling. Gears in there are compatible with the engine, although it pains me to have to take it apart. Oh, I'm sorry. It's fine. We still need a battery to get this engine running. Please do what you must. We found a battery. Oh, nice. I honestly wasn't expecting it. It's from the generator on one of the islands. Research station? Yeah. It was powering all the robots there. I felt bad for taking it. We can always give it back later. Alright. Looks like the flying machine has a chance after all. Just have to assemble the pieces, but it might take a while. You mind keeping me company? Yeah, sure, I can do that. How's it going? Slow. Connectors in the battery were not designed for this type of engine, so I have to shift around some of these ports. There's this bolt that keeps getting stuck, and oh god, I hate that. Don't worry, I'm making decent progress. We should be able to make it to the city by tonight. You say so. What will happen once we get there? We need to bring Proto back first, and then we need to go find one more person. May have already met her, actually. Remember her from the last time you were in this world? Silver Point? What does she look like? It's going to sound strange, but she's a fox. Oh! That character, yeah, that we saw in the thing. We got like a small glimpse of them when we were in the back alley. Oh. I do remember talking to a fox at one point. You've met Rue? Memories are still blurry, though. I see. It's just hard, you know? Proto told me to think of this world like a dream, but then I got so caught up with... and I just kinda... forget. Forget that everything here is supposed to be not real. And then I remember, and then I just get really sad. I know this is for me to go home, but knowing that none of it mattered in the first place, am I just trapped here for no reason? Proto also told me not to ask anyone in the world about this, saying how they don't understand. But what about him? How did he know? How do you know? Aren't you guys all supposed to be code? Well... I'm not sure what to even believe anymore. I wish Rue was here. She's so much better at explaining this sort of thing. I'm doing a terrible job of it. I bet Proto was even less tactful, wasn't he? I'm afraid I must risk sounding callous, but... please, you need not concern yourself with how real everything is for now. The plan is already in motion. We cannot allow for distractions. Father is putting everything into this one last run of the world. Last chance for him to fix everything. Your father's involved in the world machine? You could say that. The acceleration of square particle anomalies was not accounted for at all, though. Hatch was only built to accommodate the normal rate they appear, but they're accumulating at frightening speeds now. So yeah, I mean, your father is like the author, right? They seem like they created a lot of things in here. The author, the creator, they made the thing, they write all the books, they made a flying machine. Proto even lost his buddy. Thankfully he gave you the disc just in time. So, what happened to him anyway? What happens to anyone who gets caught in the squares? How do they know it's bad? Well, you know how the simulation works, right? Everything is code? Specifically, everything's generated from pre-existing code. Squares can cause damage to that code, most of the time irreversible. Father's lost some friends in previous iterations of the simulation. It took him forever to develop the current, much more stable version. Making it sound like your dad built the simulation himself. Wait, did he? Yeah. But how? If everyone in this world is code, how can he build himself? That's, not really what happened. So what happened? Like I said, you shouldn't concern yourself with... Alright. Prototype ever tell you about the old world? He did say something about being built to greet the Messiah of the old world. I was, too caught up with other stuff at the time to think about it. Ah, so you know of it at least then. Alright, here we go. My father, myself, the other two. None of us are part of the simulation itself. I was about to say... Are you, like, actually real? Our homeworld, the real world, was actually destroyed a long time ago. And you put yourselves into the simulation? In the years leading up to the calamity, scientists from all over the world tried to stop it, but the outlook was bleak. A vague prophecy about a messiah from another world became everyone's last bastion of hope. Prophetbot, or Prototype, was built to predict the future, about the specifics of this messiah. But as his predictions turned out, the messiah would not have been able to arrive to our world in time. In fact, the messiah would not have been able to be born before our world ended. Disheartened, most people abandoned their research and resolved to peacefully live out their final years. But some people did the opposite. Even though saving the world was impossible, they didn't want our existence to be in vain. And that's where my father came in. With the last of his resources, he built his most ambitious project yet. The World Machine. Okay, so are you like... Are these like your actual still organic bodies, or were you like digitally saved to the World Machine, like all your memories and personality and stuff? A large detailed facsimile of the old world, generated from a pool of memories collected from everyone he knew. After a heavy amount of modification and an added narrative, my father was able to convert the entire structure into code. How did that code escape the old world? I have no idea. What I do know is there's no equipment back home that was powerful enough to run the code independently. So aside from the standard hardware, it also needed to borrow the mental processing abilities of a living person. Yeah, you needed a living computer. Interesting. So this is based on the world that all of you are originally from, which is not Nico's world, apparently. Father used himself for that during the initial testing phases. Like I said, it took many iterations for him to make the experience stable enough. And as you can see, even that's breaking down. Father caught onto the issue in the last minute, but did not have enough time to fix it. After the world ended, the code kinda just ended up floating in the void, indefinitely. My god, what happened to your world? Did it get absorbed by a black hole? Waiting for a willing operator to install it onto their own hardware. Ah. So, basically this game is saying that I installed an entire facsimile of a world that someone from a destroyed world created that then just got lost in the ether and ended up on Steam. Interesting. Quasi? Yeah, the operator. Quasi would then generate the universe using the code, becoming God in the process. So, Quasi was the living person you needed to borrow? No? That would be you. But, why me? Should have asked that question a long time ago, shouldn't I? I do not know. We really need to get going. Yeah, it is interesting why we need Nico specifically. fixed. You can leave in the next 5 minutes if you're ready. Alright. I understand if you're upset, but please, try to understand. My father's doing this to help all of us. That includes you, Nico. The fact that you can't even go back home, I'm sure it upsets him greatly. It's... the world means a lot to him, you know? So, I'm guessing Nico is actually the Messiah that was prophesized in their original version, because they said, like, oh, the Messiah might not even be born yet. So they were actually just waiting for Nico to be born, and then they brought Nico here. Now, how does flying work? Wait, don't these machines already exist in your world? You should already know what to expect. Not really. I've only heard about them. They're usually a lot bigger than this one anyway. Huh. Well, a word of precaution before we take to the air. Please try not to panic. I guess Nico and I could technically be from the same world. Although I've never seen someone that looks like Nico. Or Nico's mom. But we both have a son, clearly. Takes a few minutes of getting used to, but it's not that bad once you're in the air. I'll try, and planes, of course. Oh, I should probably tell Calamus and Lula where I'm going. You mean those two running over here now? Nico! Bad news. The boat's gone. What? It's the squares. Looks like they're headed in this direction. Uh-oh. That's... fast. Calamus, right? Yeah? How bad is it? Doesn't seem to be of immediate danger. News of priority, I take you to the city first, Nico. What about them? Make a detour later and drop you guys off in the city too if you want. City is better equipped to handle the squares, you'll be safer there. You're taking us to the city! If you wish. Oh yeah! Alright. I'll be back here in an hour, so please wait for me until then. Uh-oh. I don't think they're gonna make it. But the art of the library I have does have Calamus and Alula in the library, so maybe. Guys, sure you'll be fine here? Mm-hmm. Squares are still moving pretty slowly for now. Alright then, guess we'll run into each other again soon. I'm ready to go. Alright. And away we fly. Good, good, good. We finished our refuge mission. Ah, there's my thumbnail for the episode, probably. No, maybe the previous one, I don't know yet. We'll see which one works better. We will see. Phew, made it. You okay there? That was the coolest thing I've ever done in my entire life! Reactions from first-timers are always delightful to watch. Hey, Quasi? That was really fun. Did you have fun too? I mean, you weren't on the plane with me, but you got to watch it at least, right? Yeah, it was cute art. And Cedric? Yeah? Thanks. What for? Flying. Oh, you're welcome? So I imagine the reason I can't actually communicate with Nico now is like me being able to communicate with Nico was never programmed up to this point. Like, I imagine my responses before were kind of canned responses that were just in the game. But now that we're kind of going off the track, going off the rails a little bit, that might be why we can't, like, actually answer as much, or at all. You're welcome. And for answering my questions back there, too. And for telling me more about the world machine. Just really sorry about what happened to your old world, though. So, I'll help you the best that I can. And even if it's all just a machine, this world's still nice. I mean, I got to fly, I got to see the ocean, and I got to meet a lot of nice people. People like you. And Prototype, even if he's broken right now. Glad you're taking it so well, Nico. I'm glad that we've met as well. Despite the circumstances. Speaking of Proto, I should probably head off now. Need to go pick up the siblings, too. It's true, those two have been waiting for a while. In the meantime, do you remember what to do to get to the surface? Remember having to fix an elevator button? Alright, you should attend to that then. Let's meet up here in an hour, okay? Got it. Alright, now let me just... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, so yeah, Calamus and Alula are not getting picked up. That is rough. Oh, we told them we were gonna pick them up too, so they're gonna be waiting on us and the squares are just gonna slowly be coming towards them. That's rough. No. They're trapped on the island. Calamus, Lula. They're... We don't have much time left. Nico, change of plans. Please give me the memory disk. Alright. Listen carefully. It's likely I'll be targeted again, so we should split up to keep you safe. I want you to find a door under a large clock. Yep. The room behind it houses a pair of ground-access elevators. Once you get to the ground, immediately find Rue and bring her back to the room. She'll know what to do in the meantime. Alright. What about you, though? Going to bring Prototype back. What? Are you okay? What? Are you okay? Don't worry, I'm fine. Don't scare me like that. Yeah, just paratrooped right off that. Hey, Quasi. Let's do our best. I will, Nico. For our friends. There's Cedric. Alright, friends. Cedric, a prodigious tinkerer and child of the author. Cedric is the operator of the only known flying machine. A miraculous and highly advanced device that can travel the skies. Cedric has been waiting in the refuge for the day the world can truly be saved. Cedric is hopeful and eager to play his role in the final gambit. Makes sense. Alright, let's go. We got more to do. Can't go up there, obviously. Yeah, it's a little bit more linear now than it was in the first chapter. Please, do not approach. Oh, and Maze is not up there in the pot because I couldn't actually save Maze. I can't go there. Alright. Which areas will it actually let me go to? Come on! Hey, Lamplighter. Come on! Work already! Huh? Alright, the elevator guy. Can't go that way. Ah! Maybe we should talk to the guy first. Okay. Hey, Lamplighter. Come on! Come on! How of all times. Excuse me? What? You! Oh jeez, I didn't think I was gonna run into... The elevator's missing a button, right? How'd you know? He just smiled at the screen. Thanks. Ozzy and I will help you fix it. Seriously? Oh, thank goodness. The evacuees are counting on this, on me. But I've been here for hours and can't figure out a thing. Evacuees? You know, from the West Apartments. Scar stuff wrecked the place yesterday. Oh. Right now everyone's crowded in the cafe. We really want to get everyone to the surface as soon as possible, though. Library on the surface doubles as a shelter for situations like this. I see. Wait, didn't we find magnets and stuff in the apartments? The what? I think we'll have to find some other way to fix the button. Or the elevator's just done. Holy fudge! I saw that F. I saw that F sitting there for a few seconds. I imagine he was just like, holy fudge! Looks like Fuzzy and I will need to find another way down together. But this is the only elevator in the area. I didn't hear about another one, but I don't really know where it is. Do you? I do. Let me know if you need any help. Okay. Is there any reason to go down here? There's a bed. Go ahead and take your nap. Why don't we go ahead and switch to a different wallpaper while we're sitting here? Maze. Oh. Oh, that breaks my heart. Oh no. Maze. The other one had Calamus and Alula on it though, but like I said, they were in the library, so... Okay, so that might be the way I need to go. This just led to the place with like the stapler and stuff, right? Yeah, and you. Here we are at the 11th hour. Shouldn't you be with the other evacuees? Maybe. I don't know if the big clock has reached 0 yet. I want to be right here when everything ends. Warning, please leave me be. We're running out of time. Oof. You're just accepting it. Okay. Who took my stapler? Oh no, somebody took the stapler. We need Communications with the service have been lost. I'm unable to do anything. Okay. So obviously I don't want to go into that room yet. I do want to go check on everyone at the cafe. So let's go do that first. Bum, bum, bum. It is the only other path open to us after all. Might even have some things we need. Potentially. Oh. Hello, Messiah. You, came at a bad time. Apartments in the west sector got destroyed by squares. Terrible, isn't it? Yeah. Ah, but at least the evacuees seem to be doing okay. We're letting them stay here for now. These people won't starve here. It's actually using the cafe as an emergency shelter, huh? So can I get you anything to eat? No, thank you. Even though I could go for some pancakes. Just isn't time. Pancakes do sound good. Oh, it's that penguin.
Hello.
Hello. Yep.
Hello.
Now's really not the time to talk to penguins, Quasi.
Hello.
Okay. Ah, yeah, you. Same as usual, huh? Okay. Oh, wow, one of the people from Flynn. Dang it. I just moved into my apartment. Now where am I gonna go? Betsy's looking pretty bummed. Hey there, girl. Apartment got evacuated while my parents were at work. Waiting for them to pick us up. Hope they're okay. Here's my robots with me. Don't know what I'm gonna do without model CWT 2nd Gen Unit 4E. Yeah, I remember that. Squares make the people evacuate. Evacuation makes the girl sad. Squares are bad. Hey. Hi. The meters are really cold outside. No, now that you mentioned it, it is really chilly this time around. Think you got a scarf, huh? Mm-hmm. Scarves are great. I had my stuff back. I knit one for everyone here. Okay. Coffee. Bummer. Had to leave most of my plants. This stinks. Sorry to hear. Well, speaking of plants, I heard the Glen is just covered in vines. Is that true? Yeah. Plant lady was using them to keep the land from falling away. Plant spirit? Maze? Figured. Say, how's she doing? Ah. She's gone, isn't she? Said she was using up the last of her powers. Wouldn't be surprised. She always did her best to protect everyone. Really a shame that the Glen is starting to erode so fast. Soon the world won't have much room for plants left. Aside from black clovers, I mean. Black clovers are so resilient. Wonder how they do it. Yeah, it's because they're directly tied to the author. That would be my guess. Alrighty. Well, let's go ahead and head up here and see exactly what it expects of us with the clock, I suppose. Well, we are just about at 30 minutes. Maybe should end. You know what? This is a good spot to end. We'll end here. Alright, so hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you next time for some more.